So New York had their special election for District 3 to replace our boy, the wrongfully impeached George Santos. And guess what happened? Mia, guess what happened?
They found someone?
Well, they did, but the Democrats won. So the Republicans kicked out one of their own. They hopped on the bandwagon with the Democrats, kicked out one of their own off the mere accusation that he maybe mishandled some campaign funds on some, by the way, necessities.
I mean, I would say Botox is a necessity.
Botox and an Hermes bag and Sephora and OnlyFans. I mean, it's not like he was spending it on food or rent. These were essential purchases. They kicked him out. So they kicked George Santos out. And they had the special election to replace him. And the woman that they ran as a Republican was an African migrant with Israeli citizenship, was a registered Democrat, and just decided to run as a Republican, endorsed Joe Biden for president, and the Democrat won. Not to mention she couldn't put a coherent sentence together. So, of course, the Democrat won. And we kicked out George Santos. Now, there's one less vote for the Republican majority in the House. Congratulations. I hope you're happy. Do you guys not get it? They will never like us. They will never like us. So when we turn our backs on people, yeah, was Santos a clown? Probably. Yeah. But when we turn our backs on people that haven't been convicted of anything, because it seems like the popular partisan thing to do, or bipartisan thing to do, I should say, that's how we continue to shoot ourselves in the foot. So congratulations. Now, instead of just primarying Santos at the end of the year and getting in a couple months and getting rid of him, now we're going to be stuck with a Democrat voting in his place. A Democrat who is a seasoned politician, by the way. A seasoned politician that is going to be real hard to get out of there. Because he's got the funding and he's got the savvy. So now congratulations. I would have voted for Santos for president. I mean, the last member of Congress to be impeached was Abraham Lincoln. So if history tells us anything, Santos will be the one to reunite the Republic. Could you imagine if we broke out into civil war and Santos was the president? I mean, think about that. He's up there. I mean, he's doing like fashion reviews of the enemy's uniforms. Criticize just a total breakdown of the rebels' uniforms, tearing them down, and it's just such a brutal critique that they turn in their arms and surrender. It's disturbing to me. Disturbing to me. So congratulations. The Republicans are stupid. That's what we are. That's what we are. And I've said this before. When the Republicans get into office, more often than not, they do a better job at governing than the Democrats. But they are politically retarded. They don't know how to run campaigns. They don't know how to save face. They don't know how to do any type of PR. They can't do any of this shit.
I'm kind of retarded.
Very retarded. They can't do any of this. And the Democrats, on the other hand, are a well-oiled machine. They get their people in line. They know how to run campaigns. They don't turn on their own. Not like that, at least. Not like what we did to our boy George. You know, they murdered my boy. Boy George, he's a gay singer. That's funny. They're kind of similar. Boy George Santos. Yeah. Look how they massacred my boy. But the Republic, no, we continue to do this. They never learn. They never learn. They should have just dealt with Santos for another 8 or 9 months. Could have dealt with dealt with Santos for another 8 or 9 months, dealt with the memes, dealt with the jokes. It was funny. It was funny. You have cold-blooded murderers and pedophiles in Congress, and you're kicking this guy out because he allegedly spent campaign funds on a designer bag. Are you kidding me? Should have dealt with him for a couple more months. You want to primary him? Go ahead. Get rid of him. I personally don't think you're stopping the Santos train. I think he wins out again. But by all means, get rid of him. But at least you had the vote in Congress, but you couldn't even do that. It's not like he killed somebody. It's not like he raped somebody. was a little bit of an overreaction. They went after Santos for one reason and one reason only. It's because he's anti-establishment. Because it's not red versus blue, right versus left anymore. It's establishment versus anti-establishment. A lot of the left-wing people tend to lean to the establishment side. That's true. But Santos was anti-establishment, and that's why they ran him out, because he wasn't in the good old boys club, and he wasn't going to play ball. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.